Hi Chris, hope you're doing well, mate. I'm going to show you quickly in this video that the spotlight does indeed react to scene recall from Dali, and we're going to start at the beginning. I'm going to take the handheld remote. I'm going to record a couple of positions in this light. To do that, red button, laser, shine the laser at the sensor, which you probably can't see but I can, it's turned red. I'm going to move the spotlight in pan. I'm going to move it a little bit in tilt. And oh, what a lovely position. I'm going to save that position as record scene 1. I'm going to press OK. It's flashed red to tell me that it's got that scene. I'm now going to record another scene. I'm going to pan it around. I'm going to tilt it fully over, and this time I'm going to do some dimming. So it's much lower. You can see that there. And I'm going to record that as scene 2. And again, it's flashing red and it's received that scene position. I'm now going to deselect the light, or I could have waited 60 seconds. Now I'm going to explain what's on the screen behind me. On the right hand side, we have a Dali monitor, and that is going to read what is being sent down the Dali bus. And this could be lots of things, but in our case, we only have one input, and I'll show you what it says in a minute. On the left-hand side, this is the master configurator, a tridonic system, but many systems have this. Lunatones is very similar. And we've already polled the Dali bus, and we've seen that we've got a fitting, a dimmer on a little jog wheel, and we've got a scanner, the Dali scanner. But this is the section that we care about the most. And this is the recalling scenes section. You'll notice that there are actually 16 squares, because Dali has 16 scenes that you can recall. But our scenes here start with a 0. Some softwares start with a 1, but it doesn't matter. 0 is the first scene. Now, if I press 0, you'll notice that the light is moving. It has gone to our scene 1, and up in the top corner here, we can see it says broadcast, go to scene 0. And that command, go to scene, followed by a number, is a standard Dali command. If I now press button number 1, it says go to scene 1, and you can see that we've gone back to our other position. You'll also notice that it has dimmed. If we go back again, go to scene 0, it's gone to scene 0. Now I'm going to take the handheld remote again, and I'm going to add in another scene. Or maybe it would be better, I'm going to tweak scene 2 a little bit. So I'm going to pan it right round. I'm going to tilt it right over. Of course, you probably can't see this on the screen. And I'm going to, again, dim it a lot. I'm going to go to record scene 2. Sorry, I'm going to overwrite scene 2. It flashes red to tell me it's recorded that scene. I'm going to deselect it. And now we're going to, let's say, click on scene 1 or scene 0 again. The first scene. It's going to go back to that original scene. Once it's got there, we're going to click on scene 1, and it's going to go back to my brand new scene where it spins round loads and dims loads. So we've edited that scene. And you'll see in the top it says, go to scene 1, go to scene 0. That is a very standard Dali command. And you can see it's also broadcasting it. I'm now going to add a third scene. So we don't currently have a third scene built into the light. I'm going to select the light. I'm actually going to keep the position the same, but I'm going to put the dimmer all the way up to 100%. I'm going to go to record scene 3. Hopefully you can see that this is flashing to tell me it's recorded that scene. Remember, we're still plugged into the Dali here as well. And now we're going to go back to scene 0. It's rotating around. Hopefully you can see that rotation. We're going to go to scene 1. And you know that the difference between scene 1 and scene 2, or scene 2 and scene 3, depending on where your numbers start, is that it turns off and turns on. So we can now go between scene 2 and 1 on here, and we just change the intensity. So if we go back to the other scene, and back to the other scene. There you have it. Proof that it does work, of course it does. I hope you enjoyed that, and be sure to like, share and subscribe. Take care.